Kurt Hentschläger.
Where are you from?
Austria. Linz originally.
Living in?
Chicago at the moment.
Would you say that your art is political?
Art is about the unknown and the ambiguity of things, and also about crossing boundaries. And be it the boundary of good taste, of what is widely accepted always as a standard, etc. So somehow in that respect, I think my art is political, because I always want to be challenged by things that I encounter as a not consumer, but as if I go to exhibitions, and I get really frustrated if I see things that I find flat.
Would you say that your art is provocative?
I think challenging is a good word. I think challenging is generally good, and I think also to put the audience. I think that was also like in granular synthesis with Ulf. That was always like a big topic to put the audience on the spot. A little bit to demand something from the audience in exchange, so to speak, for like the offering, the art offering, and be it just to accept the challenge, right? And to not make it too easy for somebody to either fall asleep or trail off or just walk out. So that was always important. That work comes out of working with the human body generally, as a form and as a condition. They appear to be somewhat driven by natural forces, but otherwise they're exposed. They don't seem to have their own, personal will and power over their fate and trajectories. These bodies collide, actually. And they go fast and they collide with a motion blur and all this expression of, like, let's say the what's it called, the dynamic of the movement. I think this is also one of the reasons I call this particular one here matter, which now that I'm working on it, I think is quite perfect, because it is also particles, right? I mean, it's like each of them is a particle, and they are this whirlwind of matter. Everything from 2004 until now I see like as a work in progress, but as on this, like in this period, I made about 7 pieces that really are independent pieces, and each of them are quite distinct and unique. And here, for instance, the dome, it's just like, I made this very big work for England recently, 5 huge screens. But this is like, even the 5 together are not nearly as, the canvas is like enormous. Everything is experimental. I mean, no hard feelings, but the dome, is still like, let's say, in the early years, the software is stable, but still, everything is experimental. None of it is standardized. So every day you have all these issues, right? And this is also the reason why it's not finished yet. Hopefully tomorrow.